Here we are again with Asbo 34, which is another 500 that I've recently tuned. As I said in the last video, I've ported the cylinder head, I've shortened the cylinder barrel by 2mm, as well as fitting the Hitchcock's 9:1 piston, retarded the inlet cam by a tooth, and I've just had it running and I've let it settle, checked the oil, checked the push rods and so on, and I've been checking the ignition timing by strobe, and I've marked it. I marked the line on the rotor there so that when it coincides with that stud that I've highlighted in the white paint, that's at the full advanced position, which is about 9mm before top dead centre. But I found, as it was, it appeared to be over advanced. It was going past the full advanced point when you revved it up, but it was starting and ticking over quite nicely. However, I set it so that full advance coincided with the marks, and then found it was more difficult to start and a bit more reluctant to tick over, so I've actually advanced the timing up a little bit again. But I think that there may be possibly some wear in the advanced retard unit or something, and its range of advance is too great, in that if you set it to be at the correct full advance, when you throttle off it goes too retarded, and if you compensate for that by advancing it, it goes past the full advance point. And so it's something that the owner may want to experiment with or even change, but I found a happy medium now, and I'm just going to run it again now. So it's had the ignition timing set to what I think is the sort of sweet spot, I guess. It's not ideal according to the marks, but it does seem to be running better, and the push rods have been checked and so on, and well, it's at about 10 or 15 minutes running time now since the rebuild. So we'll start it up again, have another listen to it, and just plug the battery charger in. Here we go. I actually might be able to demonstrate this the strobe timing. That's the white line flashing in the fully retarded position. When I rev it up, it'll go up to and maybe just past that stud a little. It seems happier like this than when it's apparently correct. There's only a few degrees in it. Well, no leaks, no rattles and no smoke. Plenty of compression. I'm not going to be able to ride this on the road because the owner's got the seat and the brake pedal and footrests and so on, but at least I've been able to run the engine and make sure that that's all, well, appears to be okay. You'll have to road test it to make sure, but I would imagine I've done a few more like this and they go pretty well, so I'm hoping this one will be alright for him. See if we can kick-start it straight into a tick over without touching the throttle. That'll do for me. Well, it's Friday, it's afternoon, it's in late November and it's starting to go dark, so I think this is a good point to draw the week's work to a close. Job done, I think, hopefully.